Hi guys, my name is Adeoluwanimi and this is Club 28. Please do not forget to like, comment and subscribe. 6 more games left to the end of this Premier League season. Liverpool are running with the league. They've more or less won it in my opinion. We know who's going to finish second, obviously Arsenal. The third, fourth and fifth positions are all that's left to fight for in the Premier League. On the other end of the table, more or less know those that we're relegating, although one is confirmed already. Southampton are relegated already. We have Ipswich and Leicester City. The three teams that got promoted to the Premier League last season are also the ones that will be getting relegated to the Championship next season. What will normally be the top four race is now the top five race course with the Champions League coefficient and how will English teams have done in UEFA competitions this season. So English clubs will have 5 spots to compete in next season's Champions League. That's good news to the likes of Chelsea and Aston Villa. So Liverpool won their game against West Ham 2-1. Man City had a comeback win against Crystal Palace 5-2. Chelsea drew their match against Ipswich Town 2-2. Newcastle won their match against Manchester United 4-1. Aston Villa won their match against Southampton 3-0. I'm starting Chelsea versus Ipswich Town. Obviously, matches like this on paper are matches that you'd expect Chelsea to win, but we know what Chelsea is now. We know what they've been for the last 3 to 4 seasons, and it was quite annoying. It was quite annoying to see them draw the game. But it was a nice comeback. But at the end of the day, so you're more or less expecting more from them because it's like how on it were you 2-0 down in the first half. They started the game quite well, first 10, 15 minutes. They could not put the ball in the back of the net. Switched down, got their first chance, and they had their first goal. And some minutes later, they got their second goal. I was thinking they were going to complete the league double over Chelsea because they won the first leg 2-1. And Chelsea got their first goal very early in the second half. I think it was like 2 minutes in, they got their first goal. And Sancho's stunning strike brought them level. Chelsea were going to complete the comeback win, but they weren't able to get past Ipswich Town's keeper. I think this result at the end of the season, when it's all over, Chelsea and Chelsea fans will actually look back and regret. You have Man City fighting for the top five. You have Newcastle. You have Aston Villa. Newcastle has a game at hand. And then with the fixtures Chelsea have left, Chelsea still has to play Man U, still play Liverpool, still play Nottingham Forest, still play Everton, and it's like still play Newcastle. So like you more or less don't have any chance to like drop any points because the Ipswich Town that you should have won, you still could not win. And actually, when you're even fighting for like top four, top five, and you can't win games like this, you really should not even be playing in Champions League at the end of the day. You really shouldn't be playing in Champions League at the end of the day. It was a lot better. They played very well in second half. They could have gotten the win, but it wasn't meant to be. Like, the next game is away to Fulham. Fulham won the first leg 2-1. It was a comeback victory, so I think it's going to be a very tricky one for Chelsea. I don't think they'll win the game. I think Fulham win or draw. Yeah, I think it's going to be a draw. I think the game is going to end in a draw because with the way Chelsea are moving and stuff, I don't see them winning the game at all. Moving on to Man City versus Crystal Palace. Man City had a 5-2 comeback win. I feel like Man City's season has not been the best, obviously. I feel like they're the victims of the standards they've set for themselves because they're not having like a very, very bad season. But with what they've done in the past, I mean, they won 6 Premier League titles in the past 8 years. With what they've won 3 Premier League titles in a row. We won the treble. With what they've done in the past, you just would not expect what we've seen this season, right? But they're also still in the FA Cup semi-final, so they have the chance to end this season, this very bad season for them, with a silverware. And also now they're fourth in Premier League. With the rest of their fixtures, we more or less expect them, to make it. De Bruyne also announced that he's going to be leaving Man City, and we did see his display. He had 2 assists and a very, 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 very nice free kick. Like was more or less played the free kick where the keeper was standing, but I feel like the wall made the keeper like wrong footed, and it was a very nice goal that hit the post and went in.